Hi Taurus, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to do your you versus them reading here. We're going to look at their feelings, their actions, their perspective on the situation, as well as yours. This is a general tarot card reading on YouTube, so it may not resonate with you. That's totally okay. You can switch the sides if that resonates more. You know, if you're a cross watcher or however it resonates for you, take it. There will be an extended available. You can find that link in the description box below. Let's see, Taurus. There's a couple cards facing the wrong way here. Let's get into it for Taurus. Taurus and their person, Spirit. Taurus and their person, we need 8 cards. Seeing honesty flipped over there. Taurus and their person, summon here. Okay, meditation. Somebody might be trying to manifest someone, movement to come towards them. Interesting that those cards are showing. Yeah, okay, movement coming out. Interesting. Wow. Okay. We'll take them. Taurus, you're having some kind of new beginning here. And I feel like you're communicating that in some way or another. We have choices at the bottom for the past here. Okay, so a very difficult choice was made. Oh, I'm seeing lust in reverse. There was a lot of traction here between you and this person. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, right? So you can translate what I'm saying into another area of life if that works better for you. So let's see what we got here. For your energy, we have movement and your perspective, self-worth. This is what you're moving towards, okay? Why is Taurus moving towards self-worth here? What's been going on? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you haven't been focusing on your stability, security, your money, your coin. Yeah, it's like you're getting back to work here. I feel like this connection potentially was distracting to you or wasn't financially fruitful in some kind of way here. Empress in reverse. Yes, okay, with the 8 of Swords, you are definitely reclaiming your self-worth. You made that decision. I do see you working very hard here on yourself, on what it is you want to do, what makes you happy, but also spiritually, emotionally, I feel like you're working on yourself. Yeah, you're looking into the deeper aspects of yourself, maybe places where you've been dishonest with yourself. You know, maybe feeling like you wanted to reconnect with someone and how you're realizing that that was going to be dishonest to your self-worth. I feel like you didn't realize the power of the choice you made. You were second guessing your choices, but it's becoming clear to you. Yes, Queen of Swords. It's becoming clear to you that you made the right decision here because you're feeling your self-worth come back. Yeah, okay. So their energy is the High Priestess of Spirit. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like this energy of like trying to manifest here, trying to connect. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a whole bunch of like faces here in the background. This person's thinking quite a bit about you, but it looks like more than you. It looks like they're thinking about their whole history or a bunch of people that they know. We're doing some reflecting. And then their perspective is playful. I feel as though this person is reflecting on how they played around or how they played with you. Let's find out more about that. Spirit, what's this about? Page of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person acted like they didn't want anything to do with you, okay? That they didn't want to work things out, that they weren't sad about anything. Yeah, but they were. That they weren't watching you, they weren't interested in you. They were watching you, most definitely. They were interested in what you were doing. They were playing games here. And now it's like they're realizing something here, that you've been healing or you've been moving on here without them. You're having some kind of victory. You're getting over internal conflict. And it looks like this person here is kind of regretting their actions. Is that right, Spirit? Is this person regretting their actions? I don't think this person expected you to really move on. Nine of Wands in reverse. They didn't fight for the connection here. I feel as though this person wanted you to fight for their love, but you should never have to fight for someone to love you, right? And I feel like that's what they were anticipating, or that's what they were desiring in some way. And you didn't. You turned that energy inwards and said, okay, I am going to fight for love, but love for myself. And I feel like this is a pattern with this person. They may be doing this to other people, or they have done this to other people. I'm hearing it could have been done to them. They're reflecting here on the game and how they didn't take something serious. The choice you made. They didn't take the choice you made serious. It's causing them a lot of anxiety here. Now, if this sounds more like you, of course, switch the sides. You could be dealing with an air sign. Of course, you don't have to be, or a fire sign. Ugh. Just saw deceit over here in their actions. Ugh. I'm feeling it in this. It's like a nauseating feeling, Taurus. Okay, so let's see. Your feelings and your actions. Your feelings is a message, and your actions is the fledging. And this is a card about like having a new beginning, feeling that fire and passion burn up inside you, and desire. But I have to say, Taurus, you're looking over here at their feelings like this. Okay? And I think you're still wondering what it is they feel. Well, obviously, you're here. But it's really, you might feel connected to them still in some way. I do get this energy that for some of you anyways, it's almost like trying to prove to this person that you've moved on. But you don't need to prove it. You have. Like, you are growing. You are healing. You are realizing what's been going on over here. But you're still looking over here. Your feelings, the message. You could have been waiting for this person to confess something, okay, to grow up, to understand the weight of their actions. This person feels like, Taurus, someone who could be toxic, most definitely, with playful and deceit here. Absolutely could be toxic. And I'm really getting this energy from the Page of Swords in reverse. It's like this is a dishonest card as well. It's also like stalking, spying, all of those kinds of things. I'm hearing intimidation. Okay, I don't know, that could be for someone very specific. But this is the kind of person who genuinely believes they're justified in their actions. Like, they always have a reason. They can always come up with a reason for why they treated you the way they treated you. So for them, it's like, well, I played this game and look, Taurus didn't fight for me, or Taurus didn't play the game. You know, I set up this game to play and Taurus didn't play it, you know, and that's why I'm angry. I don't know where that's coming from. That doesn't even really make sense, but this is this person's logic. It's kind of like, it's nonsensical. They always find a reason, though, to justify their behavior is the main point. And you can't wait for them to have a realization of what they've done. Because I'm hearing it's not in their DNA. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is something that's stemming from childhood here. Like they don't have that self-reflexive capacities, or if they do, it's not long lasting. And even with the reflection of the high spirit here, I was thinking like, okay, well, maybe they are feeling remorse, guilt, regret, but then their actions is deceit. What's behind deceit? Forbidden. You know, it's like they're really not learning here. And this isn't to say that you were perfect, right? Okay, so it takes two to tango. So there could have been things that you did in the relationship that were so-called toxic. Maybe, I don't know, you know best. But it looks to me that you've been working on yourself here. And when you gain self-worth and you do this kind of work here, you also take accountability for your own actions, for the things that maybe you did that you're not too proud of. Okay, and I don't feel like this person's going to give you any credit for finding those things out and for like working those things out. Let's find out more about this message for Taurus's feelings. What's the message about for Taurus's feelings? The Hierophant in reverse. Well, Taurus, I feel like this message thing, well, you've gotten a message from Spirit, I heard, but this message related to this person is more of just a thought. It's not something that, like, it's almost like you wouldn't really know what to do if they messaged you or if you sent a message. It's kind of just... It's just kind of a feeling that you have that a message is coming in, so you start to think about it. And you're not wrong. I do feel like this person thinks about messaging you here with the High Priestess of Spirit. I do feel like they are manifesting something like that. And so when you feel pulled to message them, be very aware of that kind of energetic power that this person might be playing with and tugging on your energy, because you are still giving them attention. You're still looking over here. Tell me more about this. Four of Wands. This could be, one of those deep soul contract type things. There it is. The Devil, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. Oh, and the World. See, it's like this desire here that you have at times to reconnect. It's like coming from a place where it's not your choice. How do I say this, right? Like you're always in power, right? You just need to be aware of what you're feeling. Are you feeling your feelings or are you feeling their feelings? If you're highly intuitive, you could definitely be feeling their feelings. And it's really hard when you're stepping into a place of self-worth to watch someone else be ridiculous. And I feel like that's part of it. That's part of the game almost. It's like shocking. It's like shocking you to the point where you can't believe it. So you try to come up with like what could actually be going on. It can't be really that they feel the way they behave. There must be something else. No, their behavior is the way they feel. How they're behaving is exactly how they feel. So if they're not talking to you, like that's their feelings, that they don't have enough respect, they don't care enough. Sometimes people go quiet and they feel other ways, but with all of this coming out, that's not what's happening here, Taurus. Yeah. I'm getting like at times you might feel like insatiably pulled towards this person or feel like they're coming towards you. But it's not actually going to manifest. I mean, you could take that action if you want, but it's telling me here that this is not really happening. It's more on a 5D energetic space. This person isn't coming towards you, actually. And I don't think you're going to make the decision to go towards them. So it's telling me to just be, for you to be very conscious of where those pulls and desires and feelings are coming from. Okay, your actions, the fledging. What's Taurus's actions towards this person? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Look, see, you're not going anywhere. The Hangman. You've had an entirely new perspective on this situation. You've made the final judgment here. And the final judgment is to be alone, to be abundant, to focus on yourself, I'm hearing to be healthy, okay, emotionally, psychologically, physically. I'm hearing, were you sick with this person? Like, did you have physical ailments? Did they, like, you know, sometimes those things, spiritual health manifests physically, right? So think about that. That's a message for someone there. So your actions are going to be continuing to work on your self-worth. Okay, let's look at this stuff here. Their feelings, the High Priestess of Fire. Well, they have a lot of passion here. If you're not receiving any communication from this person, it's taking them a lot. But it's because, like, to hold back. But the reason why they're holding back is because it's part of some kind of game that they're playing with themselves, trying to play with you. They feel like if they can convince you that they don't feel this fire towards you in a good way, that you're going to crumble. I'm hearing that you're going to crumble. This is a very manipulative, toxic energy. I also feel like this person gets angry quite a bit here. They might have some rage. So tell me more about their feelings for the High Priestess of Fire. Ooh, look at the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's another. The Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. They're really fucking attracted to you, Taurus. Like, fantasize about you, daydream about you. And, like, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass here. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. I mean, what else can I say with this? High Priestess of Fire, the Queen of Wands and the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you're everything, okay? Even if they have other people, or they're reflecting on other people in the past, it's like no one compares. Yeah, everybody else is just a Page of Cups in reverse that they play games with, okay? But there's, like, wow, okay? This is, they want to start a new cycle with you. I don't think that's happening, Taurus, at all. But you can feel it. You can feel this energy. Okay, their actions. Forbidden and deceit. What's the forbidden for this person's actions for Taurus? 3 of Cups flipping over. The Tower. I think it came out in reverse. 3 of Cups. 5 Pentacles. Oh, this is a lot here. So let's just take the 3 of Cups. There's something about them not being able to approach you. You've done something, you've put down an energetic barrier. Maybe you've told them, like, you better not come near me or else, or maybe they just know that about you. If that they cross a certain line, like, they're not going to get away with it or something like that. Because for their actions, they feel like they cannot move towards you, because if they did, it would be total chaos and destruction. So your guides might be protecting you here from this person. I also feel like they're involving themselves with other people here. I do. And they have it on their mind that they're going to reconcile with you, but this is self-deception here. And whatever they're doing with other people, it's deceptive. It's a distraction, but I don't know how you can just stay distracted from this energy here. Wow, this is like bonkers, Taurus. This is intense. Tell me what else is going to happen? Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. This person could have addictions or drink a lot. I feel like this person is not going to reveal to you all of this that's going on here. See, they're juggling between this Tower, forbidden, deceit, passion for you, and all of this stuff with, I'm okay, I'm doing fine, I'm happy, I got my shit together, my emotions are stable, solid. You know, you're never going to see my happiness again. I'm also getting, you're never going to see my happiness again. I don't know, Taurus, what this is. It feels psychopathic a little bit for some of you. I don't know, or like serious problems here. The Moon in reverse with the Ten of Cups. You know that your happiness lies elsewhere. Whew. Okay, let's get a oracle card to close this reading out for Taurus. We have healing. That's what you're doing. We have the Aries symbol there with geranium. And then we have positivity with marigold and the Leo symbol. So this is like, keep things in the light. Stay positive. You know, this feels like a whole bunch of like, I was going to say negativity, but it feels like what came out is non-positivity. It's like a nothing. It's like a purgatory. Yeah, it's like they're in purgatory. Stay positive on your healing path here. And limit your divination. I was just going to say this. If this whole reading has resonated with you, and I was going to go into an extended Taurus, but I'm not now because this is the message right here. Limit your energetic engagement with readings about this person. Okay? Because you kind of have to like break that. The more you engage with this energy, even by watching tarot, it like keeps it around, right? You keep looking over there. And they can feel that too. So you have to limit that. So no extended, because I'm going to trust my guides and what Spirit is saying here for you. And you might want to consider that, okay? Take a break and see if you feel better. See if that positivity that you already feel comes rushing back. Okay, Taurus, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.